all the inside information and
Mm.
like set things up in a way. It would be a very great cover too, because how could you really convince anybody if you have a death certificate? You know?
I mean, do they even have death certificate? Nobody actually looks. But this is my thing. This is what I think when people fake their death. A lot of these people, I do think they go to the outside lands. I Whether you guys want to actually think, I mean, you may be flat earthers, but you may be thinking I'm crazy. I really freaking believe that there's an ice wall and there are other lands outside. I mean, I believe this so hard because I've watched the
Yeah.
marine maps. I've watched these crazy ass boats on Antarctica.
Hey, so
Like,
what do you think about this whole 24 Sun in Antarctica
this
thing?
is
What do you think
stupid.
about
This is
that?
a whole waste of time. It's a whole fucking bullshit. It's a whole fucking scam.
What do you
I
think, it's
don't even
real?
pay attention
Do
to
you think
it.
it's real?
It's like the dumbest thing in the world. It's literally I watched one thing with it and it was all, oh yeah, I watched one thing and it was literally the dumbest, like fakest shit I've ever seen. I was like, I'm not gonna pay
Okay, so
any attention
you
to
think
this.
it's fake or you're not sure yet?
The 24-hour sun,
In Antarctica, right?
Antarctica is not there. Antarctica isn't real. There is no such thing as
Uh,
Antarctica. We live on a flat Earth, and we have an ice wall around us. So if they say there's a 24-hour sun in Antarctica, it's bullshit. It's not real. It's never been real. I
well, what
watched
if it
one of
was
the
real?
videos.
What
I
would you do
watched
with
one of
that
the videos for
information?
them, and then they were trying to. It was so stupid. He was like on this Zoom call with all these people, and he was trying to pick who was going to be there for the 24-hour sun challenge or whatever the heck they were doing. And this is the guy that's like the Glober, and he's like, oh, he's just like pressing XXX on random Zoom calls, and it was like the two ladies at the end. I knew it was going to be I knew it was going to be one of the women. I was like,
Well,
oh,
some
yes,
of
one
those
of them.
people are in this community, like in this room. Like Brian Leakey was on
Really?
the finalist for the Golden Ticket. Yeah, he's a regular member here.
Okay, well, he can talk.
Cassidy's a
He can
regular member
freaking.
here.
All I'm saying is this one
Um,
guy who was like one of the Glober, and this. Okay, all I know is I know when people are lying. That was like literally my secret magic. I can tell the second someone's lying. Okay, so I'm watching this thing, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, pushing XXX on all of these people that are on this, like always randomly doing it." And then there's two women left, and then he pushed X, and then this one woman's like, "Oh my gosh!" And she's like, "I won't." It was an actor. She's like, I want to thank like, all, the people at NASA. Like, I will not prove, I will prove you right. I don't know. It was just like,
it was kind of over the top. My first
sorry.
reaction
It
was
was.
that
I know it's
it
fake.
didn't
I
look.
can tell a fake when
The response
I
looked
know
like
it's fake.
over the top fake to me,
It was fake.
but
That lady's a fake.
I did actually get to know her and know her little community, and I do think she's genuine. I think
Did
she's a good
you?
person too.
Okay, no, she's not. She's a manipulative, whatever. Um, Sorry, how dare she talk to my rigs? I don't like that. Just joking. Anyway, not joking. No joking. No, sorry. Anyway, I saw her. I know she's acting. Oh my gosh! Anybody watching that? Hello, can anybody chime in? Did you see that? Oh my god! Oh, it's like she just won American not like the Miss Universe pageant. It was like I mean, she definitely knew. She definitely rehearsed that. And I was just like done with all of the other stuff. I'm like, this is all fake. It's a fake. Anybody want to challenge me on that? I mean, I guess you like that chick. I don't know. Sure, she's fine, whatever, but she's not a real. Now I really don't like her because you like. I just. Anybody want to talk now? Because I'm done.
No, I'm just laughing. Uh, Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you coming in today.
Really? Oh my God, thank you. Because I feel like everybody, okay, especially, I felt like I was just kicked off earlier. Nobody wanted me. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be vindictive and I'm gonna come back on and be like, yeah, I'm back. So thank you for saying that. I feel better about that. But Riggs, you really met that chick? Hello?
Yeah, I mean, I was,
As you're talking to her right now.
I mean, not
Like
talking
the
to her right
next
now.
day.
I'm part of her clubhouse group. There's a bunch of people there that come here
Clubhouse.
and
What,
vice versa.
Clubhouse? What is this? Clubhouse?
Yeah, it's just another app.
Okay, now this is a thing where she's trying to kind of get to the flat earthers and try to. I don't know. I don't know if she sleeps with people to get them to be back to Globers. I don't know. No, that was mean. That's totally mean. I shouldn't have said that. I don't like her. I'm done. And she's fine. She's fine.
She's over the top in a lot of ways, but that's just her personality.
She's over the top because she's acting. Okay, that's not a real genuine thing. Okay, if I was like waiting for a response for somebody to like go to well Antarctica or okay me if I could like go to the ice wall because my dream in life is to get, believe it or not, shitloads and shitloads and shitloads of fucking ships, like army level, tons of ships, and go to the ice wall. Because you know what, they'll shoot some of us down, but we can get through. I mean, what are those army guys people gonna do? Well, they can really shoot us, and if they do, then so be it. I want to go to the ice wall, and I want to get past it, and I want to get the fuck out of here.
Well, I want to ask you though, like, okay, so a lot of people in this room, they, I mean, we were present. So Austin Whitsitt, who went to Antarctica, he's in this room all the time. He came in this room many times while he was in Antarctica. We were doing live streams. We were getting like live updates. Like the whole time we were like conversing with him while he's there. So
oh, really? Okay, I
So
guess
I'm-
they have really good reception over there in Antarctica.
yeah, they brought a
Wow.
a Starlink and
I guess they have a satellite in the sky in the space. You're not fucking. Oh my god, dude.
I'm just saying if
What kind
it
of
was
name is that? Their real
real,
name?
I'm just saying if it was real,
Yeah.
then how would you think about the layout of things and like what would you think about it?
What would I think about Whitsick and you got him talking to you guys when he's supposedly in Antarctica?
Well, I
I
mean, no,
think-
like what would you think about like would you think any different about the map or the earth or anything like that?
What I think about, okay, if I was at the ice wall, because there's no such thing as Antarctica, but if I was there, I would definitely not be talking to you jokers. I would be freaking, no offense, I would like you. I mean, I would, once I got past the ice wall and I got to I don't know if there's 5G towers. Maybe there's probably no way I could even talk to you. I would be like, okay, bye. I like you guys, but maybe I'll come back to you and save you if I can figure out a way. But bye. I mean, how am I going to talk to you guys? Like, why is he making the time? He's in Antarctica. He's going to make the time to talk on this Discord channel?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I mean it's all recorded. You could listen to it if you want.
Okay,
I've known
I'm
Richard
being
for a
recorded right
really
now?
long time. Like I've known Richard what probably 7 years now.
Okay, please
Oh.
call me wrong. I don't even. Are we being recorded right now? Because I didn't know that.
We're kind of a big deal around here.
This is
Oh,
this is a live
Sorry.
stream.
Okay, he's awesome.
So there's probably like 30 or 40 people listening right now, like out in the stream space.
Oh, okay. Hello, everybody in the universe.
Hey, everybody.
I don't care.
I'm just letting you know, like,
this
yeah,
guy
it's live
would
stream.
talk to me and say I'm wrong, but I just think that's weird. Why is he going to Antarctica? Which is, if he's a flat earther, is he supposed to be a flat earther? He's not going to call it Antarctica. No flat earther would call it Antarctica. It's a fucking ice wall. They're going to say, I'm going to go to the ice wall. Hello, I wouldn't go to the ice wall. You know what I do? I go to the freaking Serpent's Gate or one of the gates and get the heck out of here. I'd be like, hey, bye, guys. Nice knowing you. I'm leaving. You know? Why is he... Okay, I don't know. You guys can tell me more about this guy. How cool is he? He's like freaking awesome. No. So what was he saying when he was...
No, sorry, meow. Yeah, I hate to break it to you,
Okay.
but none of us are getting out alive.
That's what he said?
No, that's what I say.
I was going to say, good, this guy didn't get it alive. I'm joking. Wait, what are you saying? I'm confused.
I'm not sure what Rob's saying. Please
Rob,
help us
okay,
out,
so you're
Rob.
saying, like, that's what you would say to everybody? I hate to break it with you. Or not.
No, you were saying that you wanted to get out of here. Like,
yeah, and I would say, hey, guys, I'm
and
dying.
I'm saying,
I would take
hang
my
on.
death, and I would
I'm
go to
really sorry.
Atlantis.
No, I'm really sorry, but none of us are leaving Earth alive.
Nobody is going to leave alive except for the celebrities that are taking the mRNA genetic treatment that makes you live forever, because I know that because I took genetics class, and there is a treatment that makes you stay completely the same age, and I know that there is, and that's where you can look at Jennifer Aniston, you can look at Bill Gates, you can look at all these people. They are taking that. That's why they want to kill us off, because they are going to be living forever as long as they're taking that treatment.
So entropy is not real?
No. This is entropy. Yeah, I mean, if you come to my house and you want to go on a bender with me, entropy is real. Okay. But if you want to know the real deal, I did learn, and they are taking it, and people are taking it, is called a treatment. Okay. I'll just be real brief about this, but people, there's a treatment to make you live forever, and people are taking it already. And I did learn this because I was going to have my pharmacy degree, and then I realized I hate pharmaceutical companies. Fuck this. I'm not going to take this. Okay. There's a thing called, inside your DNA, there's these inside your cells that are called these chromosomes. Okay? They're like little X's, right? And then, so they're like a little X, and on the tip of each X is called a telomere. And as you age, so as the cells replicate, because your cells die, it replicates, and the cells die, and it replicates and replicates. The only thing that causes aging is that your telomeres lose a little bit off. They shed a little bit. They become shorter and shorter and shorter with each replication in your cells, because each cell has a telomeres, which, so anyway, I'm not explaining this very perfectly.
Well, how do you maintain telomere, integrity?
What I'm saying is, so now you guys know with the jab and everything, an mRNA genetic treatment, and that one we all know is it goes in mRNA, messenger ribonucleic acid goes into your DNA. It sends a signal into your DNA, and it expresses spike proteins into your blood cells. So it's now all the time, every time you make the cells make a new blood cell, it's going to create these spike proteins on it, which has nothing to do with any sort of flu or anything. It's literally going to give blood clots and going to cause people to die. And this is why I came out and said to everybody, don't take this. Don't take this. Because it's going to genetically modify you. It is a mRNA, because I took genetics class. I know what this does. It's going to make it for the rest of your life. Your DNA is going to be genetically modified. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. We all know that. So with the telomere treatment, what they do is it's a genetic modification. It's an mRNA therapy where your telomeres don't shorten. So when your cells replicate and your telomeres with your chromosomes, the little caps on them, they don't shorten anymore. So you don't age. They're taking it. It's a real thing. That's why they wanted to kill us off, because there are tons of people that are taking this. They're going to live forever, and they don't want a shitload of people on the planet.
And what are they taking?
They're taking the mRNA genetic treatment to make them live forever, because what it does is it makes, when your cells replicate in your chromosomes, the telomeres don't shorten. And that's the thing that causes aging. That's the only thing that causes aging, is the telomeres shorten on your chromosomes. And then you age, and then you eventually die because the telomeres are so small.
Damn.
But they have made a genetic therapy. So here's a freaking a conspiracy for you that I know for a fact because I learned it in OSU. They do it. There is this treatment. People will live as long as they're taking this therapy. They're not going to age. So as we age, we're going to see all these people. They're like, oh, we're just taking all of this. I'm putting all these creams, like Jennifer Aniston. Oh, I know. She's not aging. Okay, I'll just stop. But it's really freaky. They're taking it.
She doesn't eat either.
What?
You say they stop eating?
They stop aging. They can live forever because they're
okay.
not going to age. They're not aging. This is a real ass thing. These mRNA genetic treatments are real. I took genetics class at the university, and it was all a whole like ethics thing. They're like, the whole thing was, when I was learning about this, is like, it's ethics. Do we let people take this sort of mRNA genetic treatment that's supposed to keep them longevity for ever? As long as they take it, they will not age, because it's the telomeres on your chromosomes that. This is what I've been trying to tell people. You see all these people in the media. The people that were the ones touting the most on the COVID shit, like Jennifer Aniston's like, I'm not going to hang out with anyone who didn't get the shot. Like, fuck her. She did that because they have to do that. They have to do like these specific things in order to have the rights to like take these things. You know what I mean? So just see for yourself. They're not aging. There's my conspiracy theory for you. Yeah, have fun with that one. I've been telling everybody, and it's the truth, and they're taking it. They're not aging, and they want us to die because they're not aging, and they're buying up all the land because they just want to.
Well, let me ask you something. I mean, would you want to live forever, or would you want to have like?
No, only if my family could live forever with me. I wouldn't want to die out of my family. I wouldn't want to live without my family. I wouldn't want to live forever if other people had to die. No. That's messed up.
I think that like dying is part of like the way it should be.
Yeah. Can you imagine being like, oh yeah, I'm living forever. I'm just going to watch all the people die all the time? No. I would never want that. I just like, kill me now. I don't want to see that. That'd make me sad. I'd be crying all the time. I don't want that. I don't want to take that shit. And these people are so greedy. They're so greedy. They are taking this and they just want to take all the land, and I don't know. Yeah, you guys are hearing from the craziest conspiracy theories in the whole world. This is my life. Okay? I know all of this stuff. I can see it.
The club.
Thank you. Okay. Yay. Thanks.
Welcome to the club.
Club, yay. Which is, can my cats join? Okay.
There you go. What are your cats' names? How many cats you got?
I got 2 cats, Charmy and Bentley. I got a
Wait,
Tabby.
Jeremy
He's a
and Bentley?
psycho ass
You said
crazy cat.
Jeremy?
And then Bentley is my Siamese, just chill luxury cat. But anyway, did anybody else know about that, or did I just kind of
Well, I mean,
drop a
I knew
bomb?
about the telomeres, but I didn't know that that they were taking an mRNA to extend or cap them off or anything like that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it makes it so each time they replicate, they don't shorten.
Interesting.
And they're taking this is the actual genetic therapy that they are taking.
Well,
And
is
so
there
when
like a
you,
name for it, or is it like secret?
I don't even know what the name for it is really. It just it's a real thing and people are taking it. And you will be able to see as we age that they're not aging. I mean, we'll be able to notice it. I mean, you can already see that these people are aging. I mean, Jennifer Aniston, what should she be like 70 by now? And she like looks like she's my age. I don't know.
Do you think Jennifer is a dude?
No, I
No.
know a lot of conspiracy theories. I know many people who are actually dudes. Like I can name them off. I'm not going to go into that right now because I don't want people to cancel me already. But no. Oh, actually, you know what? Do you think she is?
I don't know. I don't know.
Wait.
I'm open
Anybody
minded.
else? I never thought of this.
Like I've definitely seen some angles where I'm like, oof. Like not too sure.
I don't think she's the best looking woman ever. And she got a bunch of plastic surgery, started looking better, but no
Well,
offense.
from so there's this idea that they can modify.
Oh, Jennifer Aniston.
They can-
Somebody's putting that in the chat.
Well, there's this
Yeah,
idea, right,
look,
that they
she has
can
not
modify
aged.
the
Do you see this?
yeah.
Francis. Wait, sorry, I did not mean to interrupt you, but
Yeah, you
I
did.
actually was able to get into the chat, which I
So
didn't realize.
disrespectful.
Wait,
Makeup
did
is a
you see what
motherfucker.
Francis posted?
Yeah, makeup is a motherfucker.
Wait, who's fucking mothers?
Makeup.
Oh.
What you really need to do is see what she looked like. Anyway, please continue. Sorry, I'm ADHD, like, without medication, so. I saw that. Yeah, she's not aging.
ADHD isn't a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing that I like to say. So people will just like get Okay. Anyway. Okay. Redhead, are you angry now? I'm just kidding. My mom. I always like, she's so angry because she's a redhead. Wait. No, I'm just joking. Hello.
Well, hey there.
Hey, who else is here? Do you have red hair? You can have brown hair or any other hair, black hair. I don't care. Blonde. Hey.
Super ginger.
You need state sanctioned amphetamines to control your height. What? Damn. Just because I'm the only one talking, I'm on amphetamines.
I think he was just making a joke.
Okay, I like that joke. Okay, I'm gonna laugh at that. Ha ha.
I think some people try to talk, but then you talk over them and then they never get to say anything.
Are you freaking serious? I'm asking
Yeah.
people to talk.
Yeah, you're like constantly shunning out possible conversation.
She's been out here all day.
Are you serious? Because there's been a lot of silence and nobody's talking, so I'm just talking.
That's what I was thinking.
Thank you.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
mRNA.
What's the topic?
Well, the topic was mRNA is used to extend life, and in the public, they're using it to kill people off. That's the topic.
It's all. Do you know what it is? It's always the reverse. It must be like a globe thing as well. Gravity, you can't see it, but it's there. We're spinning, but we don't feel it. mRNA saves lives, but they're killing people. It must be the same fabricators.
Well, I mean, it's just a technology. Like, you could use computer programs to make a calculator, or you could use it to just make gibberish. So, but the idea
Okay,
is,
let's think
is that
about it. Oh,
they're
sorry.
using it to like kill people off. But then, like, if you're famous, then they can give you an mRNA vaccine to extend your life.
Just think about it. They can use the same technology for evil or good, which is what they're doing.
Do you
They
reckon
can have a technology that makes your cells express things that are going to kill you.
do you reckon they
And-
flip a coin?
And then they have the same technology that will cause you to not age because your chromosomes do the things that age every time they replicate. It's actually what they're doing. That's what I was saying. I'm not trying to talk anymore. Everybody can just freaking talk.
Where did you hear this from?
I heard it at OSU. It's called Oregon State University genetics class.
Okay.
Literally.
How
At
long
university.
ago was that?
Well, it was. I don't want to age myself too much.
Well, like, was it before
Still have
COVID?
your dose.
What?
Was it before
Do
COVID?
you still have your dose?
Do I have my what?
Did you have your dose?
So yeah, exactly.
said,
So like,
still
I was
have-
just trying to figure out when it was because I feel like I'm basically 21 because I've been taking that. No,
Was it before
no,
COVID?
like how I think it was like 2006 or something.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna
So
be
you heard
fine.
about mRNA back then?
Yeah, it's a technology. That's why they've been able to do mRNA technology for a long time. And what I studied in college was the ethics of it. What we were studying is this ethical? Is this ethical to be able to genetically modify ourselves so that they express certain things, so that we, for one, don't age, or express certain things for like our blood cells suddenly have spike proteins and cause blood clots, different things. Like it can be a bioweapon. So
I thought-
what I learned in college is it was really mainly like, what are the ethical implications of this?
It's got to be around for a long time because I remember that Robert Malone. He was saying he worked on it back in I don't want to say, but like more than the 90s.
Oh wow! And
Further
who's
back,
Robert Malone?
I don't know. He's a well-known American like bioengineer scientist or something. He started going against them, didn't he? Saying
Wait, was that the guy that created the PCR test?
no, that was Kerry Mullis, I think.
Oh, okay.
Right.
But this guy, he's quite a well-known kind of guy, and he was like speaking out about the mRNA vaccine because he'd worked on it, and he said it was a gene therapy. It wasn't a vaccine whatsoever.
Yeah. Exactly. It's a gene therapy, which is genetically, you know how they can genetically modify plants? They can do that with us too. That's what I learned. That's why when this came out, I told everybody, and everybody thought I was crazy. I mean, can you imagine the times I got banned from Facebook or Instagram? Can you imagine the amount of people who like,
I think it was like being developed as a, I don't know, maybe even a bioweapon. I'm not too sure.
it is. Exactly. That's exactly what it was. And then that's exactly what it is. And it still is to this day. And mRNA genetic therapy can do anything. I mean, if they want to, they can engineer it to do really whatever they want to, as far as what they've studied and what they can figure it out. And like you said, he's been working out in the 90s. They've been working on it for a while.
I think it was even as early as the 80s, early 80s.
Yeah.
Because the Army patented that in 2004. Had a patent for it. Maybe it even goes back to mRNA. No,
Right?
actually the vaccine.
I remember seeing those patents. I remember researching that. They've had these patents for a while.
Yeah, because
They're not vaccines.
I see a
They're not
paper,
vaccines.
I see a paper where the Army had actually engineered it. So for sure it must be a bioweapon. And then
Well,
what?
the Army didn't, because they're not engineering this.
No, but what they did initially was do the work on it. But because they're the Army, they need someone to endorse it, like a medical company. So that's why they did the one company, and then to lease it out to, say like you're the main provider, you're the main person, and then you sub it out to other people. So that's when they got Pfizer involved to endorse it, because the medical couldn't, the Army couldn't release it.
That's interesting. And that's an interesting theory, definitely. But what I do know is these pharmaceutical companies have been engineering this for a long time. I really don't think the Army has, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think they have like actual skills to do that. But maybe they wanted to.
Well, that must probably gain a function, wasn't it? It's not.
Yeah, maybe they wanted to say the Army was doing it.
Never underestimate the military-industrial complex.
Don't underestimate them.
I think that's what he said.
I definitely won't.
Do
I'm not underestimating them. I think they were working together. I just don't think they had. Did they have labs and stuff? Did they have scientific labs? Are they? I mean, I guess you're right. Yeah, don't underestimate them. They might have sects of. That sounds weird. I guess yeah, you're right. They might have been. Who knows? They might have been engineering this stuff because they have scientists.
So I remember
also work with Pfizer in tandem. Like they're all connected. So yeah.
Around 2004, there was an Army guy giving a class to some, I don't know who, some students or some, and he was talking about graphene and what they could do with graphene. I think the graphene is in correlation with the mRNA. And if you saw that video, because at the time you wouldn't know what it was, because it was just a random video. But if you saw things later and related back to that video, you'd see what he was talking about. He was saying that graphene was like a crazy thing where they could get people on the other side of the world to do things exactly.
Absolutely, graphene oxide. They put it in. It's not mRNA, but they put it into the vaccine. And graphene oxide is crazy. Like if you've ever been in sand, like they have like sand. I was even just in the Oregon coast, and there's like magnetic. I put my phone in the sand, and it all clumped up. That's exactly what graphene oxide is. So that guy, you guys remember that guy? Who I wish I remembered his name. He was the most pronounced scientist of graphene oxide. He knows everything about it.
I think it was like 3 categories, which they were saying. It was like a delivery, a biosensor, and something.
Yeah, basically, yeah, it can be like interacted with 5G, right?
And something about medical applications.
Who knows all what they do? But that guy got killed. He posted a thing online. I saw his video, and I screenshot his video and I posted it on my Facebook, and then he got killed right afterwards. They killed him, like for real. And I'm like, dude, I just posted this thing and now this guy's dead. Do you guys think this is weird? Like, no, you're stupid conspiracy theories. I'm like, no, he literally just died.
Well, graphene's kind of interesting. Like, there's this guy James Stewart. He talks about how they used graphene on a severed spinal cord, and they just kind of sprinkled it on there, and within 2 weeks, the animal was able to recover full mobility.
And what was this? Who did this?
James Stewart. He talks about it. I don't know if he actually did it, but he just posted the YouTube short. But he also developed an extremely cheap method of developing graphene. It's basically like free because they use basically the leftovers of like other processes, so they'll get their materials for free basically, and it's very cheap to make. So that's we got paraplegic bear in here. It's another member. We got a bunch of people who could benefit from something like that. I'm surprised. Well, I guess I'm not surprised. Doesn't seem to be used out there.
Yeah, and I'm sure that they could use it as like helping people, but no. So what was happening? This guy was saying in the video the day before he died, he was killed. I saw the video like literally the day before he was killed. He's like, why are there little tiny razor blades in the vaccine? It's graphene oxide, like the little teeny razor blades and then what he was saying is that if you're doing like high aerobic stuff, it can literally like
causes microclotting.
Shoot darts into your thing. And then they were showing all of these, I mean, they didn't want you to see it, but all of these athletes were suddenly just dropping it or whatever. But he was saying like it's just really weird. I mean, I don't really know how much validity it is, but like he was saying that it could cause that, and I just think that there's a lot of validity when someone is killed the day after they say something.
Did you kill him? Did you?
Yeah, what did you do?
How did you know? I am in the Meowfia. So.
He put a target on his back post and things like that.
Very suspicious. You show up, this guy's dead, you know.
Call the cops.
It's just a little weird.
All right.